Checking. Yeah, good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live today from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. My name is Hillary Emerson Lay, and my friend Marion and I run a kids' summer art camp. And we wrote a book together called Art Sparks, and it's 53 of our favorite projects from art camp. So I'm going to be doing one of our projects today to show you. I want to give a big shout out to WORD Bookstore for hosting me today. They're doing a series of live Instagram videos throughout the week for kids with story hour and activities, so make sure you log in and find out more about that. If you don't own our book, go to wordbookstores.com and you can order it. You can pick it up curbside or they can mail it to you. And also thanks to my mom for being my cameraman today when I realized about 8 minutes ago that my tripod doesn't work. So this is both of our first Instagram live videos. Anyway, so thank you, Word, and we're going to get going. One quick note, if you guys want to type questions or comments on the Instagram live video, I'm not going to stop and answer them now, but please ask questions because I can do a follow-up Q&A afterwards. Okay, so the project that we're going to do today from our book is called Found Object Sculpture. And it's the perfect project to be doing right now from home because it involves a treasure hunt around your house and an art project, and you can also make it interactive so you can play with it later. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I made a project yesterday, found objects, that I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to make one with you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about. So the one that I made yesterday is interactive so that I can play with it. Can you see it? All right. Yeah. So you can see some of the objects I used for it, right? I found an old box to use for the base. My mom gave me one of her shoes to use. And I found some buttons and fun things like that. So this one I made interactive. A lot of the kids at camp, when we do this project, like to make something that they can play with later. So this one that I made right here, I have a little seal who lives on top of this, right? And the seal eats snow crystals, but it's really hard for him to get them all up here by himself. So what he made is, I have a little holder, I have a little magnet, right? So the seal goes in here, and he pulls it out, and there are all of our little snow crystals that he eats, right? So you take that, right? You put it in the bucket, and then he pulls it up like this. He takes it out and puts it in here like that, and then he nudges it, and then he can go over and eat it. So that's an interactive thing that you can make. You can make a toy like this, you could make a castle, a pirate ship, or you can just have fun and glue together really cool objects and make a piece of art. So this is one that I made yesterday that I'm going to play with later today. So I'm going to show you some of the things that you're going to need for the project. It's also a great project to do now because you really don't need that many things. So we're going to go on a treasure hunt in a sec that I'll tell you about. So the things that you need for this project are, yep, right, thank you, Mom. Yes, you're going to cover your mom's beautiful tablecloth with a big piece of newspaper or a cut-up paper bag or something like that so that we don't get glue on our grown-ups' wonderful tables. So what you're going to need is a hot glue gun like this, a couple extra glue sticks like this. A bottle of Tacky Glue is optional. It's helpful. You don't need it. And I didn't have Tacky Glue, so I printed off a picture of Tacky Glue from the internet because this is the exact size of the bottle, and this is the brand that you want. So you're going to want one of those if you have it. If not, you don't need it. This is what we use to glue on teeny little things. And then you're going to use your found objects, so that's really all you need. I'm just going to show you a few quick things about glue gun safety. So these are called hot glue guns for a reason because they're hot. So if you've never used a hot glue gun before, or if you're not sure if you're supposed to use it by yourself, please ask a grown-up to help you with it. You can still direct the whole project yourself, but I don't want anyone using this without a grown-up's permission. So this is the hot glue gun that I have plugged in. I want to show you a super cool trick that one of the kids at art camp taught me. So you might know, like the glue, you know, as it melts, you're going to have to add more glue sticks. So when you stick it in the back like this, it gets really wobbly. So what you do is you squeeze a little hot glue on there, and then you push it on there, and it glues it onto the back, and you're all good to go. I went years without knowing this, and a 7-year-old taught me this, so very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so that's glue gun safety, and then a couple little tips about gluing things. It's really hard to glue anything that has a rounded surface onto anything like that. So, for instance, if I wanted to glue this on here, it would probably stay on for a little bit, but it's going to fall off really easily. So some things you can glue together and some things you can't. So if I really wanted to use this for my project, I would probably glue it this way, because it's two flat surfaces like that. Here's another good example right here. So if I wanted to use a screw, this one right here has a flat base, so it would glue really easily. This one is rounded at the top, so that one I probably couldn't use. So just keep that in mind. And then speaking of little teeny things, first of all, I would probably use tacky glue for these if I have tacky glue, because tacky glue is actually stronger than hot glue, but you can certainly just use hot glue if you want. And then the other thing about teeny objects, if you want to glue these with a hot glue gun, you never, ever, ever hold the little object and use the hot glue gun like that, because you might burn your fingers. Not a good idea. So if you want to glue the screw onto, say, this, what you do is you put this down, you glue a little thing like that, pick this up, and then everything you glue, you just keep it down there for a second like that. Okay? Very important. You want to glue on here, not on your little hand. I don't want to get in trouble for that. All right, so that's all you're going to need for the project in terms of supplies. And then the really cool part is you get to go on a treasure hunt around your house and find super cool things that might inspire you to make something. And like I was saying, you can make something that's interactive, like my little seal snow crystal thing that you can play with later. Or you can just have fun collecting objects and gluing them together in a way that you think is interesting. So whatever inspires you. And you can also have an idea ahead of time, like maybe you want to make, I don't know, a sheep, an animal, a castle, anything like that. So you could do that, or again, you can let the supplies inspire you. Oops. So I went around my house with my mom and we found some cool stuff to use that I'll show you in a second. So some of the places that you can look on your treasure hunt for found objects, you can look in your toy box, you could look in your basement, you can look in a storage closet, a recycling bin. I found this pretty cool can in the recycling bin. Your backyard. We went on a walk in our backyard yesterday and I found some natural objects. The big thing about this one is I really, really want you to check in with a grown-up first before you grab anything and glue it onto your project without asking. Because I don't want to get any angry emails from your grown-ups that I glued car keys, or that you guys glued your car keys into your project or something like that. So, Mom, am I allowed to use all these?
Yep, I'm just going to remove this.
Oops.
And this. They're special buttons to me,
Oops.
so that's all right.
See, I would have gotten in trouble.
Yeah, but thank you for asking beforehand.
You're welcome.
The rest of it, you're good to go.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to make a found object sculpture with you guys, with my hot glue gun over here. Remember, I'm going to put it on here so I don't get it on my mom's pretty tablecloth. And I'm going to pretend that this is a real bottle of tacky glue so I can do a little sample demo on that one. So I have all of these things that we collected from around the oh, we have more things that appeared. Cool. Thanks, Mom. I like those. I've never even seen those. So whenever we're doing a found object sculpture, it's always a good idea to find something a little bigger to use as the base for your project. So I like to use a shoebox if you can find it, something like this. Whatever. You don't have to have it. I just like it because it gives you like a base to work with. So I always glue the bigger objects together first and then start playing around with the little ones. So I think with this one, instead of just putting the top on it, I think what I'm going to do is actually glue the top upside down on here. And I am making this up as I go, you guys, because that's the most fun. And again, I'm not making anything specific. I'm just going to play. All right, so like that, right? So you always want to give it a little press with the hot glue gun. Cool, I like the way that looks. And let's see, some of my other bigger objects, I have a piece of wood that I want to put here. So again, I'm not going to glue it in my hand, right? I'm going to glue it right down the middle. Come on. Hang on 1 second. There, sorry, it got stuck. Okay. All right. Okay. So that actually fits perfectly right in the middle, like that. Can you see? Awesome. Okay.
Perfect.
Cool. Old hairbrush. That's kind of nifty. What do I want to do with that? I kind of like this over here. All right. That gonna tip over? Ooh, I like this. Normally I would put this in my hair.
Yeah.
I would. Mom knows that, but I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up here. And let's see. What is this? A baking tin?
Yes.
Okay. I don't cook.
Yeah.
I'm not doing cooking videos for you guys. So this is a little
Yeah.
baking tin that I found. And let me see. I'm gonna try gluing this sideways. It might not work, but that's okay. If it doesn't work, then you guys can see that even I do it, you know, a little
Trial and error.
Trial and error. That's a good way to put it. Like that. Let's see. Yay! Good. I got it to work. Okay. And then I like this guy over here. This is fun. I haven't made one of these in a while. I know. It's awesome.
Good job putting the glue gun back
Thank
safely
you.
every time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. I like the moss. I'm going to put some of that over here. The fun part about glue gun too is you get to pick off those long stringy pieces once it's dry. My favorite part. Let's see. I found this cool piece of cardboard. Even like little things that kind of look like they would just be junk or something that you'd throw away. You can do pretty cool stuff with it. Let me see. Like that. And like that. Ooh, I like that. That's awesome. Cool. Let's see what my other big ones are. Oh. Sometimes you need to re-glue things. This is good that this is popping up. Come on, stay there. Okay. All right. I want to put some buttons on here. Buttons are a good example of something that I would use tacky glue for. Again, you don't have to have tacky glue, but it's a little stronger. So let me see. Oh, I like the gold. So, oops. If you were to be using tacky glue like this, right, you're going to squeeze a little dot of tacky glue on here. You put your thing down. And the trick with tacky glue is you need to keep it pressed down for like 20 or 30 seconds. Right, so it takes a little longer than a glue gun, but the good part is it is a lot stronger. So sometimes glue gun stuff will fall off and tacky glue won't. So we're going to pretend that I use tacky glue for that. Am I allowed to use these buttons?
Yes.
Okay, good. This has a little nod thing at the end, but I'm gonna see if I can get it to work anyway. Sometimes the buttons have those little things on the back. Nope, that won't work, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? I can just do it upside down. Like this.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
an interesting shape.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Thank you. Yeah.
Attach something to it later.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, that actually reminds me. Thank you, Mom. Once you're done with your found object sculpture, you actually don't have to be done with it at all. What I like to do is I like to leave it out, and then as I wander around my house, maybe days later, I might find something that I think is perfect and add to it. So it can be an ongoing project. Ooh, I like that. Very cool. And let me see. Ooh, you know what? If I glue buttons on here, I have an idea.
So that's a what? Oh, a toothpick.
It's a
type
toothpick,
thing.
yep. Yep. Again, I'm not doing this in my hand, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it down on here. This is one of those buttons that has a little thingy on the back. But I just came up with a good idea.
Perfect.
Yeah. And I'm probably not going to use all of the found objects that I gathered, which is totally fine. You can just put them back, use them next time, or come back to it later.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
right?
they're looking like eyeballs.
They are looking like eyeballs. All right.
And then you know what you do?
What?
You can take a picture of your brother or your sister and you put it in the...
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
a great idea. I love it. Ooh, I like that, right?
Yeah.
This is very cool. Oh, bottle caps are also very awesome, as are doorknobs. Let's see. I'm going to put a bottle cap on there. I'm going to put that one on there. I don't know what I want to do with him. Oh, I kind of like that. It looks like a nose. So another fun thing about this project, which is great when you're at home with your family, is you guys can all work on the same found object sculpture. Like that.
Nice.
So it could be one giant family sculpture that you guys are all doing. And again, you don't have to like do it and finish it. You can leave it out and then people can add to it as they go. So that's a super fun activity. You can make one big one or everyone can make their own little ones. Like that. That's pretty awesome.
Very nice.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm liking that. Let's see. Oh, I found feathers. What am I gonna do? I might just stick them in here. Some of the things you don't need to glue. And remember, if you're making something you want to play with later, you don't have to glue all the pieces down. Like I kept my little seal loose and the little pieces of jewelry that I found so that you can play with it later. So, like this. Oh, here's a pine cone that I found in my backyard. I'm gonna put it here. This has a rounded bottom. It might not work, but we'll try it out. I got 3 of these yesterday, and then our dog ate 2 of them. So, just so you know. All right, cool.
Culprit.
That's the dog. That is the dog, in fact, that ate the pine cones. All right, let me see. Another backyard item right here. Yep. This is very cool. Awesome. Maybe my mom will let me hang it on the fridge when I'm done.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is pretty fun.
You have a comment.
Oh, what's the comment?
Yeah. Alien spaceship.
Get out.
Right.
Oh my God,
The
that's
landing
awesome.
thing. They're going to all walk out. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys. This is a long, what are they called? Twist ties that
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that you
Yeah,
twirled.
that I twirled around.
Mhm.
Yep.
Very good.
Oh, I love the spaceship. That is so cool. I don't know if that's going to work. Actually, it might look more alien-like if I do it upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, you could do a rocket ship with aliens in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I hope you're going to ask for photos to be posted.
I am, in fact, going to ask for photos to be posted, Mom. I will get to that in just a second. It's a great idea. And then I'm gonna put a little line of screws on here. Maybe they could be like baby aliens. So this, again, I'm gonna use a little bit of tacky glue for that, like that. Let's see. So I'm gonna do that. Oops. And that makes a satisfying sound when you do that. I love it. And again, you can pick off the little wispy hot glue things. It's super fun. Let's see. I got some rocks from the backyard.
Oh, maybe they're collecting samples.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, this is why it's fun to do it with other people, because then they can show you. I would never have thought of an alien spaceship ever.
I know it.
I love that. Love it. That is very, very cool. And I like the star, but you know what? I might leave the star loose because I feel like maybe that's something that, like, I don't know, is integral to the spaceship. So I'm going to leave that loose on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. You have another character, someone seeing their son playing with his Lego characters. The picture frame can be
Totally.
the bad guy who
Oh,
has to be defeated.
whoa.
Yes.
Wow.
Except he looks very friendly to me, so it can go whichever way. Yeah.
Wow.
Because of the pink feathers,
Yep.
I'm thinking I might like to go for a little ride in that spaceship. That takes it to the other side for me, but...
That's very interesting. Lego characters, that's a fabulous idea.
Mm-hmm. Yes, create a whole little world.
Yep. And I'm going to throw some packing peanuts in here. And again, I'm not going to use everything that I found. I always like to collect more than what I might need. Mm-hmm. Oh, Mom, tell them what you're going to make later with some of our found objects.
Oh, yes, I'm going to make I'm waiting for the Baltimore Orioles to come to my yard, so my spring doesn't begin till I see the beautiful orange-breasted Baltimore Orioles, and they are due in the area this week. I'm counting on them, and I'm going to make an Oriole bird feeder with some of the items that I actually took out of the file so they don't end up on the spaceship. So as soon as this is over, I'll send a picture.
Yeah, awesome. So you're going to make a bird feeder out of this?
Yes, they like grape jelly, so I have to
grape jelly, that's hysterical.
Have a grape jelly
I
holder.
had no idea. I also thought Baltimore Orioles was a sports team.
Well, they are.
Oh, okay. So
in honor, and guess what logo they have and who walks around the
Baltimore Oriole?
Yeah, you got it.
Maybe we'll get the sports players in our backyard for the jelly. Who knows?
Yes, as long as nobody asks you what game the Baltimore Orioles play.
Football?
Never
Baseball?
enough.
Hockey? Okay.
Let's get back to the art.
Yeah, all right. I'm not doing a cooking video or a sports commentary thing. Let's see. Oh my God. Last thing I'm going to glue on here.
Yeah?
I'm going to glue my tacky glue.
Oh,
since it's not real. Let's see. Here.
Yeah, so the aliens are going away with rocks and tacky glue. They like it so much.
What
That's
are they going to be
fabulous.
doing with that?
I don't know, but clearly they don't have it where they come from.
I guess not. This is great. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know it. I'm going to get some.
So I'm going to unplug my hot glue gun.
Oh, good.
Right? Super important. And leave it on here. Don't touch it until it cools down. So some of the other stuff I'm not using right now. I cut up a bunch of plastic straws. We found a little ticket, doorknobs, tape dispenser thingies, and obviously lots of buttons. So there's all sorts of stuff. Broken Easter eggs like this.
Yes. Oh, which looks like a Baltimore Oriole jelly jar.
Ooh. Look, if you put this in here, that work?
Oh, it would be better. Did they say, I can't do this. So that would be the flat part.
Yeah.
And then it would hold my...
That would work.
Good one.
Right?
Okay.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I like that.
All right.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, I want to show them the other found object that Mom pulled out for me today.
Yeah.
Which,
exactly.
Yeah.
I bet they all have them, though.
they probably do. I think it's too good to use for a found object sculpture, personally.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'll wear it in the backyard to go see the birds.
Yes, you'll be dazzled by my Oreo.
Yes, I will. Awesome. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I just started out making something I thought was just fun to play with, like whatever looked interesting. And then you guys saw aliens in it. That's amazing. Again, this is why it's fun to do this project with other people. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, now you guys know how to do the project. So you can go start your own treasure hunt in your house. And again, I just wanted to show you that this project came from our book called Art Sparks, which you can order from WORD Bookstore, wordbookstores.com. They're awesome. They're a fabulous indie bookstore, and I can't thank them enough for letting me do our little presentation today. And thanks again to my mom for being my cameraman.
You bet.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, so when you guys make your own found object sculptures, if you could post them on Instagram or Facebook and tag WORD Bookstores, because we are dying to see what you guys come up with. So please do that. And I think that's it. Awesome. Cool. Thank you guys so much. Bye.